Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. In the last episode we ran through and we did our Rimeheart build all the way up to GR50. So that's gone pretty well. We were limited in time so we didn't have a chance to push any further. But at the moment we're currently winning. We're going to be carrying on trying with our Conqueror objective. There's still more that we can do. We need another conquest this season. We need a GR60 solo, which we should be able to do, and Kanai's cube to do an augment. Mostly what I'm hoping for this evening is running around with my brother, farming Death's Breaths, working on leveling up our gems even further, and just making our person a little bit more survivable, so that when it comes time to actually do the second rift, we're probably going to try the thrill, and that will be the last thing we end up doing this season, I suspect. That will give us our last bit of stash space, and hopefully tick off that box. Anyway, give me a moment and I'll join him in game. Congratulations on finishing off your season journey. That's quite an achievement.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, we did do that end of last session, so...
Well, yeah, but it's still something that should be recognised, especially doing the thrill achievement. I mean, that's no small feat in itself.
Yeah, especially because I did the thrill achievement as a Rimeheart build. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, I have beaten your current Rimeheart best.
Have you?
I've done a GR50.
Ooh, okay, I might actually have to try something then.
I obviously, you don't have to do it right now and stuff, but I thought it would be fair to tell you because I did it yesterday, and the video went live this morning, and you might have missed the notification for it.
No, I never saw the notification at all. So yeah, that's all very, very new.
Okay. Well, I have 2 puzzle rings, so we could do greed.
Okay. Sure.
Start off with that, and
Man, part of me wants to just like equip my Rimeheart now. Hold on 1 second. Let me let me do some maths in my head.
Okay.
Oh my god, Wailing House, Listening of Undaunted. See, one of the... Yeah, because my last one wasn't actually a Legacy of Nightmares thing, so...
Yeah.
Let's remove gem from that, remove gem from this.
But specifically, it gave you more flexibility with the setup of your build.
Yeah. Let's have a look. That's coming out. No, it didn't really give me more flexibility. That is just not true.
Ah.
How am I doing for this? That's all kind of okay. Which gems do I want? That one definitely. Horn of Axo, yes. Do I want Ice Blink? I don't know. I might want Gogok of Swiftness for sanity's sake. How does this feel? Possibly.
While you're doing that, I'm pouring myself out a beer.
Okay, let's put this in. Let's put this in. Put that in. Put this in. So I've lost Convention of Elements. That's fine.
Okay.
Got Haunt of Axo at the moment. That's also okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do I have an Ancient Belt that would be better?
And you're using your elusive ring in the cube, are you?
Yes. Okay, so I could put Hellcat Waste card on... Let's not for the moment. Crashing Rain, possibly. Call of the Sherma, possibly. What I really want is a Hunter's Wrath that's ancient. That would be really nice. But I don't have one.
Yeah, I was cherry picking my my kit based on what could work together.
Right, I am just nipping to Field of Misery / something.
Just to test it out.
Yeah, just to do some stabbing things. What do I even have? Bat Companion, Vault.
And for what it's worth, my run was a double Rimeheart run in that both me and the Templar had Rimeheart.
That's a no. Right, I'm going back to me Impale build for the moment. It's not something I can just like smash together very quickly.
No, of course. Well, while you're doing that, I could at least...
Torment 13 in co-op. That would be a terrible plan.
I could open up a regular rift and start bombing some things.
Are you ready? Then your trial begins.
So you've done 50, okay.
Yeah, it was actually not too bad. I figured that the way yours was set up, you were probably like close to the cap that you'd get from your kit.
Well, don't forget, I didn't have any Legacy of Nightmares boosts.
Exactly. Whereas mine could scale more and more and more, in theory.
Well, no, my point being that mine had lots of scaling that hadn't even happened yet.
Yeah. Oh man, everything like takes so long to die. I don't even feel like it's that dangerous what we're doing here at the moment.
Oh no, it's definitely not. I'm only half paying attention.
Yeah. But it's good for death spread farming, and that'll be good for re-rolling bits of equipment. And oh yeah, I need to do the augmentation. Count stands to spare. Which is, yeah, so... Oh, jeez. I actually triggered the death there. The reason I haven't done that is because I ran out of death spreads.
Fair enough. Yeah, if you'd said you'd managed to get GR50 already, I wouldn't have wasted 50 Forgotten Souls re-rolling something that probably wouldn't make much difference.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, I'm sure I'll get enough.
Yeah, as soon as I'd got it done, I did put a notification in, but it's easy to miss these things.
Well, yeah, especially because I've been at work all day and you only uploaded it this morning. And you didn't even at me every time I've done one. I'm at you.
Sorry.
So 50. Well, it's not much. It's not that much further than I'm at already. All I need to do is get 51.
Yeah, it's not much of a push, and you're certainly going to have the greater of keystones to do that.
Am I?
Well, yeah, because we're doing a regular rift, so...
Yes, but presumably we're going to use them.
Oh, well, we can. Oh, that's cool, Helldog. Good to hear you're having fun watching stuff. You've gone up that way. Ooh, and there's a set item for me up there. Let's hurry on through and grab that. It's pants.
Chest. I think this area might be out of useful things.
Yeah, I was just thinking that there's not a great deal of interesting stuff going on here. I can hear Amos sneezing behind me.
Cats with allergies. You know, he's probably just allergic to you in some horrible twist of fate.
I think he's probably just like got rhinitis or something.
Oh, let's give it a fancy sounding name.
Yeah, like a legitimate thing.
My hatred is too low.
Are you sure? I can start singing if needs be.
No. That's fine.
More death's breaths.
Yep, there certainly are. But again, everything is dying too fast for me to get proper hatred again. It's a shame they don't just have like almost 14. I mean, I suppose I could depower for torment.
Yeah, you could manage your hatred by hating things more by being... Oh, hello, mate. By being worse. I know, you were really sneezy, weren't you?
No, I was not. Getting there. We might even get the Guardian before we're out of this particular level. Mostly depends on if anything else turns up.
Yeah. I feel more fragile than I did last time.
What, mentally?
No. No, I think
it's mental awareness week.
It's probably just a perception.
So I presume it's more like a mental health. Actually, it's probably mental health awareness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than just like, oh, I'll be aware of things. Came down to save you.
Well, while I appreciate it wasn't necessary, but it was good.
You sure?
Yeah. No, I was fine. Right, let's
Never trust that you're fine.
head on back. We'll hand that in. And we got
Well,
another
there's a new
Guardian
Hunter's
level.
Wrath for me to start re-rolling, so that can go here.
Hey,
Let's start putting them over here.
Blackthorns. An ancient smoking thurible.
What else do I need?
It's thurible.
I'm going to need like a Dead Man's Legacy, I think, to re-roll. Do I have a spare one of those? Yes.
We'll keep the rest. I'm going to open up a portal to Greed's Vault.
Sure. Wraps of Clarity as well. That's what else I need.
Hey there, Wallerfried. Good to have you joining for the stream. Doing pretty well.
Alright, coming.
Still fighting. We're just kind of like rounding out the end bits of the season, really, I guess.
Well, those of us that haven't finished already. Haha. Now remind me, did you not get a
Yeah, I
breeder?
didn't get the thing, which is why I figured this would be a good opportunity to do it. And I do have a spare, just in case.
Okay. I was going to say, because you're not the host of this game, so...
Yeah, I do have a spare ring, just in case.
Oh, plan. Blood Magic Edge. Apparently
Yeah.
I didn't have that yet.
I've got planned Wall of Man and Ketra's Splint. Lots of cool things.
I just don't need this cash. I've got like 480 million.
Yeah, I mean, you're like Captain Moneybags. I can always use more cash.
You mean booster gold, presumably. Actual superhero.
I was thinking more Scrooge McDuck, but yeah, we can go with an actual superhero. And no, I don't consider Scrooge McDuck to be a real superhero.
Well, unsurprisingly, that was relatively easy.
Well, that didn't give me anything.
Sadness for you.
Yeah, I mean, I might already have it. Like, which level is it?
It's the last level.
It's at Guardian, which I can't even see yet. It's a frustration level is where it is.
I don't think I want any of this stuff.
Alright, well,
Oh, an ancient Kamar template. That's nice.
I'll keep that puzzle ring so I can do it myself another time.
Well, no, we can do it now, and you can be the host.
I'll not risk it, just in case. Just in case it does a weird thing like the amount of initial damage dealt or something like that.
Fair enough. Right, Apps of Clarity. Do I have any spare loads? I don't think I do. That could do with rerolling as well, so put one of those there. That's probably the ones I'm actually wearing, now that I think about it.
Okay, so with 42 Death's Breaths, we could now do the augment, actually. What are we going to use? What are we going to use?
Who knows? Well, presumably you do.
I'm tempted to use the Invigorating Gemstone. And switch over to Bane of the Stricken. So save this. And augment ancient item. Right, we need 3 flawless royal topazes. Oh yeah, that was why we couldn't do it, because we needed death breaths in order to make them. We also probably need a lot more gems, but yeah, we can only make 1 flawless royal topaz. It's going to be a little bit of time before we can actually do this. But that's okay.
These are not what I want either.
We can prep for it. We could, of course, just transmute a bunch of emeralds across and upgrade it that way, but that seems far too much effort. In fact, we could do 9 of these. No, let's do 18 of these. 18 of these. Alright, we're going to go to Act 2 very quickly.
Okie dokie.
I can't believe what people throw away.
And Essence of Topaz. We'll need 4 of those.
Tuck this away somewhere safe. That'll be... Let's... No, that's fine. So I'm going to re-roll this. Put it down for the moment. Just got to give it a chance to get ancient. Try and help the old Legacy of Nightmares build. So reforge, paste, done. Yes, awesome, nice.
You got an ancient?
Yeah, Ancient Hunter's Wrath.
Oh, very nice. Very
Pretty
nice
good one as
indeed.
well, actually. All things considered. So I can sit on there. So we'll drop this off somewhere. Don't care.
I wish this
So I
was
guess the next thing to start re-rolling is going to be the Wailing Host and Litany of the Undaunted rings spare that I have.
Okay, we're going to augment our boots because our boots are actually pretty good. They're not the best that they could be, but they're good enough. I want to keep re-rolling that life per second that they've got on them into something useful. But in the meantime, we can do this. Power amplification, 6 out of 8 for the Conqueror level. And that gives us an extra 305 intelligence, which is not to be sniffed at. So, what do I want from this? I wanted meteor damage. That's really what I was going for. Except I keep getting unlucky with the rolls. Get disintegrate damage all the time. Arcane torrent damage would be fine, but meteor damage is really what we want. There we go, 15% as well. Awesome. Okay, so what's next? We could try and get more intelligence or try and get more vitality. No matter what.
Okay, I'm ready to continue on, by the way.
Me too. At least close enough. I'll teleport to you. Hold on. Okay, so we can do a greater rift or we can just do regular rifts, depending on what's easiest for you or best. Do you want more greater rift keystones?
I don't care. Really, we're just doing this entirely for your benefit.
Right. In that case, do you remember what level we were running at before?
70.
Okay, let's start.
At least.
Let's start with the 70.
No,
and...
it was 69 to be precise.
Okay, we'll start with the 70, and we'll see how terrifying it is.
Okay.
Jeez, I've already triggered a death.
I wonder if our rules are that your character has to have survived to the end of the season as well, otherwise it invalidates your Rimeheart run.
Nothing about invalidation in there. I totally succeeded with it. Just, you know, everything is dangerous. And there's a lot of ranged mobs on this one. That's what's causing all my trouble.
There are, but it seems fine to me.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, have you actually left?
Oh yeah, I got close to triggering my second death. And without any healing, there was no way I could stick around. Oh, jeez. Right, triggered my second death as the meteor landed. I'm actually just waiting out now.
Okay. It's the end of it.
It's fine. I'll be back in like 40 seconds.
For those of you watching, if you're wanting a more interesting viewing experience, feel free to come over to my channel. I'm sort of mooching around this shrine waiting for you to come back in, by the way. It's not a shield shrine, it's just a speed shrine.
Okay. I'll be back in like 15 seconds. Okay, and I'm back.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Okay, like to the next area.
Yep. Let me know if you want me to come back and help clear out everything.
I'm trying to run to catch up with you while dodging all the death fireballs.
Because I have left quite a lot of bad guys along the way.
Yeah, like loads.
I mean, I got most of them, but you know, it just stops being worth my time after a little while.
Okay, I'm in the next area with you now.
Cool. Hello.
Yeah, because the entire last thing was ranged. That's where I really suffer. Does mean that I'll have missed out on a significant amount of experience, but that's okay for staying alive. I would always much rather stay alive.
And also in Greater Rifts, most of the experience comes at the end of the rift, so you wouldn't have missed out on that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, a significant amount does. But for me, everything counts.
No, it's like 99% of it.
Really?
Yeah, it really, really is. Because they were annoyed at people just like going into rifts and just killing things.
Yeah. No,
indefinitely.
Yeah, and not finishing a rift and instead just carrying on farming.
Like, because it wasn't worth people like fighting at the higher levels. All of the rift guardians, they take so long.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. pushing on with you.
What's it like living up on the front lines with me?
Danger, danger. But
High
okay.
voltage.
Health returns.
I feel like it should be just that any second. There it is.
I'm not going to see it before you kill it, am I? No, not quite.
Maybe not.
And I heard everything land. Okay, let's carry on putting this in.
Yeah, I'm just upgrading Zay's Stone of Vengeance.
I need to go back.
No, I don't think any of those are going to be useful for me.
Your vile masters could see me now.
Now, maybe a defensive gem would be a better option.
Oh, an Ancient Dawn. Almost makes me want to go back to the sort of strafey build I was sort of working on. Almost. Not quite, though. None of those help me. Salvage them all up.
Yeah, Mutilation Guard would reduce even more damage that I'd be taking, but overall, I don't think it's going to be that useful. I think I'm going to switch for Molten Wildebeest Gizzard.
Kadala, give me quiver.
Let's
Kadala.
ID all of these.
I don't know why anyone would want to use enemies duffel.
I got
Not
Wong Kim Lao.
Well done.
It's telling me to go monk. That's what it's doing. And Veer's chest piece, which I already have one of. And we've got many Veer's shoulders. Yeah, I'm just going to salvage up all of these. I will put this back though. Invigorating gemstone can go there. And we've got a couple of points to put in.
Right, another one?
Yeah, let me just salvage everything up and I'll be ready to go.
Sure thing.
Gone, 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 gone. Double gone. I'm good to go.
Awesome. Hello, bad guys. Hello.
Yep, lurking for some. It's the Elemental Twerking Squad. Oh, jeez, that was pretty nasty. That was triggered a death from the frozen bits that were appearing under my feet.
That seems unlikely.
It happened.
From what frozen bits that were appearing under your feet?
Well, there was a frozen mob like that one there.
What? Was there? Because there was a molten mob that I was fighting.
Yeah, there was a frozen as well.
No, there
There's-
wasn't.
Yeah, because I just had ice appearing under my feet.
I know, but that's over here. This is an entirely different.
Yeah,
person.
I was over here with you for a second, and there was another one back there as well.
There wasn't. Have a look at the chart. There's only been 2 mobs so far.
Both of them have put frozen under my feet.
Right, conduit pylon. Sorry, channeling pylon. Totally read that wrong.
I am still able to kill stuff. It's just it takes me a while, and I have to be very careful about it.
But this has got to be good for your Paragon levels.
Oh yeah, entirely.
This way, by the way.
All right. It'll be very good for my experience levels. Right, I'm nearly back to normal.
Alright, it's clear.
Yep. It's a lot of pain as we came in there.
Yeah, this is not even a little clear.
How are you doing? Are you having to pay attention?
Not really. I mean, I suppose I probably couldn't take my hand off the keyboard for a few seconds, but... It's like there's nothing that's taken me by surprise yet.
Yeah. Speedy! Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Indeed.
There we go.
Need more time.
Yeah, I wonder how far you could push and not die.
Yeah, for me, by myself, I'd be probably quite slow at it. I don't know what level I'd be able to get to.
Like, if you were playing by yourself at the moment, what would you be running?
It's a good
60?
question. I'd probably start with that, yeah. Because I haven't yet done a 60 solo. Because I've not really done any solo since last week, other than the Rimeheart runs.
Of course.
Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Yeah, there's a lot of danger involved with playing this character.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, that's perhaps the most I had to pay attention to just then. And that was just because the room was such that if I vaulted, I ended up not in a straight line.
Huh. So it was more convenience attention than anything.
Yeah.
I must wait longer.
Generally, I'm doing alright though.
The Rift Guardian.
Alright, Rift Guardian.
Need more time.
Guardian gone. Let's get all of these bits. And I'm gonna start putting into Molten Wildebeest Gizzard.
Yeah, I'm just leveling up Zaid's Stone of Vengeance some more.
I need to go back.
Definitely
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
don't think
experience.
My
Yeah. I don't think any of this is useful. Maybe that, if that's not Cluck Eye.
I got 10 levels that run.
Yes, it's another Yang's recurve. 10 levels. Nice. Good going.
And an Ancient Heart of Iron. Ooh.
So I can also put this down here for the re-rolling.
An
That's
Ancient
going to be nice.
Krell's Belt. The Ancient Heart of Iron is interesting. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm probably not going to swap over my Aquila Cuirass for it, for the Rimeheart run, but it's still pretty nice.
Probably not.
The rest can all get
You haven't
salvaged
ruled
up.
it out.
I haven't ruled it out because I was wearing it up until a moment ago. Then I found Aquila and I was like, ooh, okay.
I've seen better. That will look nice on you.
Ooh, an Ancient Shrouded Mask. Let's put that in
And that can go in there.
over here. And I'll salvage all the rest of these up.
Right, more death spreads?
Yeah. Give me a moment. I'm just clearing inventory.
There's a fly buzzing around. Annoying.
Kill it with fire. I mean, that's a shame.
What a steal.
I can't afford
Yeah, it's around somewhere.
Always changes.
If only one of my lazy cats were around, I would just hold it up and wave it near the fly.
I think it would just like go paw gently at the air, not actually hitting it.
Nah, if you keep your cats half starved, they'll eat anything.
Right, let's get some more death stress.
I feel much safer leaving you alone on just Torment 13.
Oh yeah, I mean this
No way.
level is mostly fine. And I say mostly fine, ranged mobs are still a pain in the arse, but I've got a lot more regen now I've got the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard.
That
I've still
doesn't
got...
really help your survivability so much as just help you get back after you've almost died.
Well, once I get the shields, that will be a significant increase because that will be almost 2 mil. So it's all part of a master plan. Whether it's a good master plan or not remains to be seen.
Fair enough. So you're going to be starting playing Beacon soon, aren't you?
I've already started. I haven't put up the first video yet. That's going up tomorrow. But yes,
What's it like?
it is actually a lot of fun. So, do you know the basic premise of it?
Yeah, kind of. You live, die, get genetically mutated, repeat.
Kind of. The ship that you were on has crash landed. The pilot has died. You are a clone of the pilot, and you're trying to get the ship off the planet by making it, I think, to an escape beacon. I don't remember the precise reason why you're running, but it's something like that. So you charge out into the wilderness. Each time you play, the levels are randomized, and the mobs that you face are randomized, but you know they follow like a gradual progression. And as you kill stuff, you find DNA, and then when your next clone is instantiated, you can select that DNA to go into your person. And sometimes the DNA will mutate. And if it mutates, then something strange will happen, like you'll end up with a faulty arm, or you'll end up with a titanium shell.
That does not sound like a problem. That sounds like a good thing.
So some of them could be a good thing, some of them could be a problem. The arm thing made you faster because you didn't have another arm, but it meant you could only use one-handed weapons, which was a problem when I only found it only found two-handed weapons throughout the game.
Oh right, so you find quite a lot of stuff. It's not like it's a survival sim or anything.
It's not a survival sim or anywhere close to it. It is very much a roguelike. If you were to put Diablo as a futuristic shooter and then just reduce the complexity of the inventory system, that's kind of how it plays. So how we're running around at the moment killing mobs, that's how you play it.
Oh, okay. Not quite twin stick shooter, but may as well be.
Yeah, it's close.
You can take him, I'm killing more yellows. Alright, I'm coming down to help. Since you obviously needed help.
Well, I was doing alright.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine.
I mean, that hit that he was about to do would have triggered my death, probably, because I wasn't running away from it, but... It's good to face tank now and then and see, like, just how tough you are.
I suppose.
Still waiting.
Ooh, a Ramalama Ding Dong. I'm glad I ran for that.
Yay. Nice.
Yeah, I used the Ramalama Ding Dong that you gave me in my ancient Rimeheart.
Oh, I should never have given it to you.
I did think about sticking the Caldesan's Despair in it, but then I thought, oh no, it'll be easy enough to grind something up if I have to.
Yeah, I'll just salvage the rest. How many death's breaths do I have? 43. Salvage the rest except that, which I will re-roll into something.
Okay, so I could roll the... I could roll the intelligence up
Do
on
not
this.
care for these. Salvage them as well.
Fierce Gauntlets, right. Do I have Fierce Gauntlets? Yes, yeah. Well, I've got spare Fierce Gauntlets now. I could also just re-roll the life per hit on these into Vitality, and that would make them better. Let's do that. Oh, Miriam. Miriam.
What does she have to say to you? I doubt it's anything good.
Not yet. A 7-on-1 Vitality. That's good, but it can get better. 729. Still not quite there, but it's pretty damn close. 730. What's my current one got? It's got 739, so it's got a bit to go before it beats it. I get the feeling it's not really going to go above this, but I'm going to keep trying. I'd like it above 740. I'm glad this doesn't take anything except Death's Breaths.
You're glad what doesn't?
Re-rolling this stat. Well, I mean, like, it doesn't take gems.
Oh, right. I was going to say, because Forgotten Souls is still a thing, right?
Yeah, I've got 151 of those, though, so... Alright, I'm going to call it there. So we lose a tiny, tiny bit of toughness, but we gain 5% damage. As for that, that's not brilliant, so we'll salvage all these up. May as well salvage up that old one. And in fact, while I think about it, because we have so many Forgotten Souls, there's the spare Death Wish. Let's re-roll this a couple of times.
Oh, how long are your logistics?
I'm sorry, this won't take long. I'm done after this. So Reforged Legendary. I can only do it one time because I need more bounty materials. And that can go right back in there. Alright. I'm ready for another run, or we can call that there if you fancy.
I think it needs to call it there.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying this. It is the end of the season, of course, and we are primarily doing this to boost up my Garrigan levels so that I've got a chance of completing the last bits of the Conqueror. That's all I really care about. We're not going to do Guardian as well, but we are certainly getting a bit stronger. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channels yet, you should do so now, and you'll be told when we go live in the future. Otherwise, see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.